Bonecrusher is a Decepticon from the Transformers portion of the live-action film series continuity family, known as the Claw of Megatron. Bonecrusher can be described with one word: hate. While other Decepticons get by on greed, ambition, or just their fondness for dispensing chaos, Bonecrusher is fueled by sheer, unrelenting hate. He hates everyone and everything, be they Autobot, Decepticon, or anything in between. He even hates himself, revolted by his misshapen, hunchbacked robot mode, which he considers a reflection of all the ugliness and malice inside himself.
The full force of this vicious cycle of hatred finds release in explosive frenzied bursts of psychotic brutality, as Bonecrusher takes out the full force of his bitterness and self-loathing on anyone who looks at him sideways. He hates that. He also hates Megatron, but would hate being terminated by the Decepticon leader more, so he sticks around.
On Cybertron, Bonecrusher was actually quite a skilled tactician dedicated to the art of war, a fast thinker who could plow into battle while others were still mapping out strategy, and, most importantly in Megatron's eyes, a masterfully dirty fighter. However, Bonecrusher's skills left him consigned to a supervisory position and kept him off the battlefield, which, of course, he hated.
Naturally, this only helps to increase his already epic levels of frustration and misery at his lot in life, until he became what he is today. 1. He's so intensely penned up that he'll unflinchingly take on opponents of any size. The bigger the better. Bonecrusher wouldn't hesitate to confront Optimus Prime head-on, if he could. He transforms into a buffalo mine-clearing vehicle used by the military, perhaps because it was the vehicle he hated the least.
Transformers film. Bonecrusher was hiding out in the motor pool of military base when he received a communique from Starscream ordering the Decepticons to mobilize and converge on the location of the Allspark. Leaving the base, he reported that he was rolling out. Sometime after this, he rendezvoused with Barricade and Devastator, and the three Decepticons headed off together to intercept the Autobots and their human allies who had the Allspark in their possession.
Devastator wandered off somewhere, so Bonecrusher and Barricade continued their pursuit on the freeway. Barricade activated his sirens to clear the traffic and allow them more maneuvering room. Unsatisfied with Barricade's less conspicuous method, Bonecrusher used his mind scoop to flip cars out of his way. Surprisingly, the Autobots didn't find this out of the ordinary, and only reacted when Ladysman 217 recognized Barricade and warned the Autobots. Optimus Prime, Ironhide, and Ratchet aligned to block the Decepticons from Bumblebee, who had the Allspark and the Fleshlights.
After Barricade pulled over to the side of the road, Bonecrusher transformed while still moving and skated towards the Autobots. Optimus Prime transformed and slid into position to block his path. Seeing the Autobot he really hated, Bonecrusher smashed through a bus and tackled Optimus Prime, pushing him off an overpass, tumbling and falling off the edge, dragging the Autobot leader down with him.
When they landed, he sucker punched Optimus Prime, who then hit Bonecrusher so hard one of the Decepticons' optics popped free from its socket, all the while being observed by a little kid in an SUV, who thought the entire experience was cool. The two played a little cat and mouse along the overpasses. After Prime jumped down to ground level, Bonecrusher swung his claw wildly at the Autobot, all the while screaming incoherently.
This gave Optimus the opportunity he needed to get his sword ready, which the Autobot leader used to cleave off Bonecrusher's right arm and run through the Decepticon's neck, nearly severing it. Optimus then wrenched Bonecrusher's head from its neck and tossed it aside.